Lil Durk expert.
That's Freeze.
Ish. Oh, I mean, it is Freeze. It is. Freeze, what's going on, man?
The trial started.
Free him?
Free him?
The trial started.
Free him into his backwards?
Yeah, he has an uphill battle, it looks like. They got quite a few members of his camp that are working against him.
Uh-oh.
Now, I thought that last week when we came in here and said, hey, they have 35 witnesses. A lot of people on the internet was like, you got 35 witnesses. It don't take that long to draw the picture or paint the story that you're trying to tell. That might be good news for Durk. I was like, or there's 35 niggas that's telling some shit that they want to hear. Mm-hmm. So they could be really trying to drive the point home to keep you where you are. I didn't take that as good news. Then you hear, listen, I don't know none of these niggas' names. OTF Jam.
Yeah.
OTF Jam was in the jail and of course they had the bunkie in there that's a federal informant. So OTF Jam told the bunkie, who's a federal informant, that Durk paid him to get back for D-Thing. And it's like,
she getting crazy.
See, but the thing a lot of people don't understand is how the court system actually works, right? People could say that you did this, and you probably did. 9 times out of 10, you probably did, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. But can you prove that he did it? And can you do it beyond a reasonable doubt? This is why lawyers are so important. Because if I could put doubt in what you just try to prove, then you're not standing on solid ground. So I think the lawyers, what they're going to do is put doubt. Oh, they're going to spread it. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Oh, they're going to spread it. To let you know some witnesses aren't credible. They could be making things up just for them to have lesser sentencing time. Can you prove exactly what your client just said? And we need evidence. We don't need any hearsay, she say, he say, we all say, what we think, what we know. Even if you've seen him do it, can you prove that he did it? And the way I see it is, I don't really think they can prove anything. That's just my opinion. Right? But leave your thoughts down below. And the reason why I say this is the only person that can prove something is Vonnie. But guess what? The dead can't prove nothing in this physical realm. So you could say Durk did his homework, tied up his loose ends, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly, and only he will know the truth. So it may be something that he's going to be going to the grave with. You know? That's just how I look at it. That's just my opinion on it. The man got Brian Steele as a lawyer, and Drew Flinton. I don't think y'all know what's going on. See, to me, that's what the money do. The money don't care if you're right or wrong. What are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove being right, or are you trying to prove being wrong? Which one? Let us know so we can prove it for you. And to me, that's what the money do. That's just to me, though.
It's getting crazy.
Did you see that thing that went viral? I don't know if this guy is testifying on him or not, but him and Durk are in a video together, but they got footage of him from the cop car to the side of the station crying and saying, I give you a homicide, I tell you a homicide.
Yeah. So that person, the person you're talking about, the reason why that footage is out is because in the indictment, where it lists like, they'll when it's like a confidential witness, whatever, they'll use initials and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it said this person appeared in a video with Von, Durk, and they were at, I believe it was Icebox or something. Mm-hmm. So, niggas went and found what video they talking about. It's him. So it identified the person. Mm-hmm. And then they found the other clip of him saying, I'll give you a homicide. So
I'm
it's
talking
like,
about the cop opened the door.
Yeah,
he's
I
in the
know.
back seat with the cuffs behind, like on.
Crying.
And he is like falling apart. Nigga ain't even get in the building.
Mm-hmm.
And in the street while he's getting walked, he's like, I'll tell him homicide. I'll tell you anything.
I'll tell you homicide. Yeah.
And who's the other dude? Again, I don't know anybody's names. No disrespect. I'm just not familiar with all of these names. Who's the other dude that they was like, they got testimony of him saying the Durk pulled him in the bathroom like, yo, you got to chill out, yo. You committing too many murders.
That's him. That's what they're talking about.
And that's when I knew that I was retired for good. Like, I pulled my niggas to the side and be like, yo, slow down with all this candy. Yo, man, you need to slow down. You driving so fast. You need to slow down.
You killing too many people?
You going to get too many murders
on us. Is what allegedly was said. Slow down, you're gonna get the feds on us. And they're using
If that's true, that means he knew about a couple murders and let him slide. He didn't think his man was out of line.
Yeah, after 2, it's a limit, the threshold. All right, dog.
Six many murders.
Past 4.
Yo, come on, dog. What you doing, yo?
11 though.
We was good with 5. But yeah, and they're using
Everything.
podcast appearances, music videos, text messages, lyrics.
Wait, slow down. They're using evidence? Wait a minute.
Well,
They turned their back. What's up? It's your boy Denad. I'm here at the Federal Court Building in downtown LA for day 3 of Lil Durk trial. Today we're gonna hear opening arguments from both the defense and the state. Real quick, there's some misinformation going on online. I think DJ Academic spewed it, saying that Lil Durk had OTF Jam's baby mother pop. Listen, OTF Jam's baby mother was pop because she was a UPS worker and she had a master key to a lot of boxes, and niggas like to hit them boxes. Also, it might not turn out to be what you think when it comes to OTF Jam. People are speculating that he is going to witness and testify that Lil Durk gave him 50 bands to unalive someone. How is that possible? OTF Jam wasn't even in California when this incident occurred. And don't a lot of rappers give their homies dough when they get out of jail to get on their feet? You're gonna incriminate people because of that? Like the videos.
Okay, so
I'm not a lawyer, but I went to the Durk hearing today and I did a lot, so I'm not gonna have time to edit a proper video.
Just got out of the Durk trial. Opening statements will not be happening today. They were planned to have opening statements go on today. Instead, opening statements will be Monday. Today, what we did have was a jury was seated, the voir dire process, defense attorneys, the government asking the jurors questions. You probably saw the report, the one juror who said, oh, just by looking at them, I can tell that they would be guilty. What was really unfortunate is when the juror said that, the judge was like, yes, a lot of Americans feel that way. I was like, wait, judge, what the hell? He basically co-signed. Further to the whole issue of young people on juries, there was a college student. He's like, yo, my classes are starting. That's going to be a reason not to be somebody put on a jury. You're going to never have young people on jury. Finling, who, he does a great job. I mean, I learned something as a lawyer from watching him today. What he does when he's questioning the jurors is he uses an opportunity to kind of set up his whole case. And it's ABC, always be closing. So Drew's not really just asking questions to expose your bias, but he's also asking questions to set you up for the way he wants you to see this case. He's gonna have a couple themes in this case. Now, look, Lil Durk is a world-renowned artist with all these fancy cars and nice houses, and the whole world knows him as the voice. And I think where Drew is going with that is he's so wildly successful, he wouldn't be involved in any of this stuff. And through, Drew's gonna weave those themes into his jury questioning. Part of that theme will be showing Durk to be separate and in his own little world. I think it's going to be important for the defense to be careful that they don't undercut themselves by defending the case as kind of a united team, which kind of happens at some points where the defense attorneys defer to Drew Finling like he's going to carry all the water, whereas they kind of need to keep things separate. Once they picked all the jurors, the judge gave the standard instructions, swearing them in, walking them through the... As I was listening to it, one point that did come out that I should clarify, there's 2 different conspiracy to commit stalking charges. There's one to stalk Quando Rondo. There's another to stalk the person who actually got killed. And that's very important because the stalking charge of the person who actually got killed carries a way higher penalty than the stalking charge against Quando Rondo. So you could have a situation where there's one charge that Durk gets, stalking Quando or conspiracy to stalk Quando, and it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world in terms of an absolutely crushing criminal sentence. It ended with the judge giving the jurors their standard instruction about, looking only at the evidence. I love when I hear the judges say this because he's like, I need you to disregard your beliefs, what you like, what you don't like, somebody's age, somebody's race, somebody's religion, your prior experiences, essentially everything that people look at the lens of the world through. He's like, forget all of that and be an impartial juror. Opening statements will begin Monday morning, 9 a.m. Stay tuned.
So I'm not a lawyer, but day 1 of Durk's trial, I don't know, y'all, what y'all thinking. So according to academics and the, court documents, Durk's argument is that he was not the mastermind of all of, what he's being accused of, that Vonnie was the mastermind. And Vonnie is King Von's cousin or, close family friend. And people are trying to say that's snitching. While I do believe that's snitching, because he's not creating reasonable doubt, he's named Vonnie. Like that is snitching. You named Vonnie. But maybe, he got Brian Steele lawyer. Like maybe we gotta, let it process, let it marinate, because we don't know what type of plea Vonnie has. Vonnie could have a plea for immunity, and he could go up there on some Woody stuff, like Young Thug's trial, and Ronnie might go up there and take, blame and accountability and say he had access to everything and all the money and everything because he has immunity, just like they did on Young Thug's trial. While I don't really know if that might be possible on a federal case, maybe that's the plan. That's what they're shooting for. Because I just don't see Durk being a snitch. And, like, it is snitching, but maybe they got something cooked up. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because Brian Steele is a lawyer. And I just feel like there's really no point of snitching because everybody's snitching on you. There was wires worn around you. Jam worked on 30 cases with the police. Like, you're the main one they want. Like, they don't want anybody else. They will give everybody immunity to get you. You're the big dog. There's really no point of snitching because you're still going down.